interesting, to say the least, but yeah, always a little bit disturbing. I remember the first time I was streaming this, somebody pointed out to me that you can actually see what they look like, and I probably could have done without it. I don't know, there's something just unsettling about the weird little, like, grimy claws, and is that fur? Like, what is on his chest there? He's got, like, armadillo armor, but fur on his chest? Like, I have no idea, man, it's very odd. Little weird. Anyway, that's what Cramped and his ilk look like. Last time we beat Madeir, so that was exciting. Good old Madeir, be done, be dead. Remaining, of course, are... Let me bring the volume up on my game a little bit. So I can hear... Now I'm not using headphones, I gotta worry about being able to actually hear the game. Next is Half-Light. I don't know how that's gonna go, but yeah, Madeir was a good fight. Always fun to fight Madeir, but he is now dead. As for how to fight Half-Light, I've been given some stratagem at the end of the last stream for tips on how to do it, but we'll have to see how that actually... Oh! God, that startled me. We'll have to see how it actually goes. You know, shoot with lightning and kill me. Well, this stream is off to the start that one would usually expect, right? It feels good. Oy vey, I believe it's the proper terminology for that. Cool. Let me see, I feel like, is there anywhere I need to go and get stuff before I go fight Half-Light? I'm trying to put off the Half-Light fight, I guess. Partially because I'm kind of afraid and whatnot, but probably best just to get to it. Start getting some attempts in. Previous times when I've done this challenge, I've run into people invaders, so I've not really fought Half-Light properly, to be honest with you, too much. I have some. It's not like I've never fought her, it's just I haven't done it nearly as much as a lot of the other bosses I have. So I'm not super confident that we'll beat her quickly. I would, however, like to kill this guy. I don't know why, I just have this sneaking feeling that if I kill him, I'll get his chest piece. So I'm gonna take a shot at it here. Get around him. I'm gonna get around you. I did not get around him. Extremely did not get around him. I think I might have used his swords before, though, because they're, like, super cool looking. Like, he's got one of the coolest looking weapons in the game. Oh, I missed. I missed terribly there. Maybe, this guy seems kind of annoying to fight. We'll have to see if it's actually possible. Probably. I like to think it is. I should be able to take him out, come on. Maybe a faster weapon would be good, but I need to get some experience with this weapon anyway before we fight the boss, so... Taking a few cracks at this dude to get kind of warmed up on how the Pontiff Sword works. I think it's not a terrible idea. I'll try applying the buff to it. Maybe the buff will give me some advantages that I need, because I'm in desperate need for anything to help me at this point against this dude. He's got an awesome looking sword, though. You've got to give him that. Let me see here. How do I do it? Is it like this, right? There we go. Now I should have... Yes, fire is now applied to the sword. Of course, I think they have fire resistance, so I don't know if that's the best idea, but we'll see. Hang on here, let me go ahead and try this guy. Did he just do a front flip? That was amazing. He missed me, but he did try. I'll grant him that. There we go. I will get him. That is unfortunate. Just 1 second here. Alright, I have returned. Sorry about that, I had to go check something. Oop, let's get the game back on as well. Go. Keep striking the ground. We're close to getting that guy. Not quite. We aren't quite there, but I think we can get him. Give me one more shot, and then we'll actually go fight Half-Light. Hey, Zima, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good evening to you, my friend. How are you doing today? By the way, Zima, once I get into combat, can you just give me a, thumbs up or thumbs down if the audio is balanced, okay? I have a new audio setup, so I want to make sure that the game volume is loud enough. I'm not totally sure. Just give me your impression. There we go. I probably should have checked it, but, you know me. Alright. I was just practicing using the Pontiff Sword a little bit here before we actually fight Half-Light. Whether that's a good idea or not, I don't know. That was an unfortunate death. Sounds pretty good? Okay, good. As long as we don't need to turn up the game volume at all, then that is pleasing to me. But yeah, we have a new sound setup now, which makes me happy. I'm still getting used to it a little bit how I want to have it set up, but not having headphones to play with sound is really, I don't know, when I play, I like to play without my headphones on. I mean, some games, obviously, you need it, like FPSs or other things where you really need to pay attention to sound. There are places where it's very important. However, for me, I find a lot of games that I stream don't need the headphones, and I prefer just to not use them. The ears are free, baby, and I love it. I love it very much. But yeah, I'm really happy to have the new sound system. It's not that the headphones sounded bad, it's just I'm very particular. Hey, Nerdy Nemesis, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, it's not like I hate having, like, I mean, the headphones or the microphone on my headphones were not bad, but I really do prefer having access to a little bit higher quality headphones, or not headphones, higher quality microphone. Like, for me, I find the most important aspect of a stream to be the sound quality, even more than video quality, and I kind of have to go by that metric because, given how my internet is from time to time, it's kind of important for me to be able to dodge. It's kind of important for me to have a metric other than internet quality that I can use to determine whether or not I have a good stream. And so for me, I mean, that is straight up Priscilla. I forgot that they just quoted Priscilla there. Leave me alone. I'm trying to listen, buddy. Yeah, I got that and all, but also you just let me in the door. There's this large man with a fire sword trying to kill me. Not a huge fan. Thank you, Nerdy Nematode and Zima. Appreciate that. It's the first time I've ever just jump. Wow, that actually worked. It's the first time I've ever used an XLR mic for personal things. I used to use it back in my old workplace and at school and things. We had XLR mics. It's my first ever XLR mic for personal use, though, and it excites me and makes me happy for it because I don't have to worry about the USB input and other things like that anymore. Okay, you know what? Thank you for the King's Decree. I need to get inside. Yeah, it makes me happy. Oh, yep, speaking of the internet, there it goes. There she goes. There she goes again. Okay, let's go ahead and eat. Wait, no. I gotta start the fire on this, right? Like this. Whoa! Alright, we've now applied our fire aspect to our sword that I've been told is so vital. And then you have to wait here for a while this dude does his thing. Don't attack him. I've learned the hard way. Don't attack him. That is a recipe for disaster. Full charge the thrust. I got too close. I made him mad. I didn't attack you. We chill? Are we still chill? We are not still chill. Apparently, we are not still chill at all. Oh, this is a failed attempt already then, basically. Unbelievable. I didn't want to fight you. This was not how this was supposed to go down. I didn't know just getting close to him would be that bad. What's he doing? Yeah, this is bad. The fire is worn off. Everything's going to poop in a poop basket. This is very much what you do not want to have happen. I knocked it. Oh, that is not a view that I needed right there. Hello. Wait a minute. Is this a person or is that Half-Light? That is Half-Light, right? That is actually Half-Light. Here we go. Hold on. How am I gonna do this? I gotta figure this out. This is bad. This is what I would consider currently a bad situation. Everything has gone... Wow, their damage output's actually really unimpressive. Try and get the backstab and painting Guardian. I do remember actually having done that before, now that you mention it. Okay, their melee attacks do a lot, though. The actual little ranged attack, though, thankfully, not seeming to be particularly impressive. Come on, come here. Wow, that was awesome. Again. That is remarkably effective. Wow. Alright, alright, alright. Half light, half light. Holy crap, that was not expected. Half light. Don't do that, please. Maybe we can turn this one around. Maybe not. This is half light in all of his glory. I don't know why I expected something more scary looking, but I thought I remembered him being more like a flowing dress. I didn't remember the head looking like that, but oh well. Can add up. Yeah, they do seem like they can be obnoxious. I do have to say though that the damage from the pokey poke charge was pretty impressive. Thankfully those things don't do a lot of damage. I'd rather have obnoxious but not very damaging as opposed to extremely damaging and obnoxious. Also headbanging, baby. Headbanging, my new favorite band, Guar. Kidding, it's not my new favorite band. Alrighty, so I think that actually didn't go as badly as it looked because I did engage the judge there, unfortunately, when I didn't intend to. So if you discount the fact that that happened, then maybe it actually wasn't too bad. And we can get this fairly easily. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and get our fire equipped. Okay. And now we do not want to aggro this gentleman, which means do not get to the chair. Did not like me breaking his chair. I'm going to put it out there. I don't think it's big enough for you to use, buddy. But if you love that chair, I'm not going to take it from you. Is this the backstab spot? Okay, apparently it's saying this is the backstab spot. I thought it was a little bit further there, but if this is where the gold says it is, then I will trust it. I almost got the actual backstab off there. Okay, I think I understand the strategy a little bit. That was actually pretty good. Put the fire back on, and let's get over there. Well, I did the wrong thing, and also, what the heck did they do? Try to one-shot me, man. You hate this fight? Fit two Aldriches at once over fighting Half-Life. Yeah, well, the thing about Aldrich is he's easy. You could just parry back the arrows at him. I mean, everybody knows that. Just parry back the arrows, baby. Oh boy, that could have gone better for sure. All of his weapon arts one-shot you. Great! Is that even including if I used the Ember? If I had the Ember on, would he still be one-shotting me? Also, how important is it to have the flame applied to the sword when I'm doing the stabby stabs? Because I feel like it probably boosts the damage, but is it that useful? Like, is it that important? Because it does take time to reapply it, or is it better to just focus on positioning and whatnot? I am curious. You don't need the flame? Okay. I'll try and apply it if I can get good timing, but I'm not going to prioritize it then. Needs to go faster. I mean, faster sounds better than fighting this one. This is an annoying enemy. Do you have to be Embered to run into a player defender? Like to fight an actual human? I'm guessing you have to be Embered, like normal. Come on. Alright. Here we go. Make haste. You know, I've been asking that the whole time, but you've been quite slow in this whole process, so it's kind of your own fault, buddy. I mean, that wasn't ideal, but it was okay. I'm guessing part of the reason you do the stab is because it gives you hyper armor, which thusly makes it a lot harder for the enemy to... I screwed it up. I had a good start. I screwed it up. Need to be online. I think I'm online. Not that I want to fight somebody. I would like to learn this fight a bit better. But also, if I got invaded, I wouldn't just be like, oh no, what'll I ever do? I'd be like, oh, that's kind of okay. You know, it's a little bit of an experience, shall we say. Gives it a little hyper armor. As long as they don't hit you with the weapon art, then the hyper armor should. Although the hyper armor did not seem good enough to get me through when they did the little lightning spears. But, I would say get them into the sequence maybe 3 times is enough. Might need to be Embered, you're not sure. Okay, yeah, I don't remember. Maybe you don't, I don't know. It's not really relevant anyway. We're gonna beat Half-Life fair and square. It's one of the things that I have not really done that I should have done before. I've never had a fair fight against Half-Life. I mean, fair from the standpoint of fighting like the NPC, but, you know, I mean, it's like, I wouldn't say that was unfair when I did it before. It's just, I would like to beat it the legit way as well. Fair, yeah. Fair is if Half-Life never summons her little buddy. That's more fair. Yes, Judicator. God, you take too long. I do love how you look when you headbang with this one, though. Da-na-na-na. Wait, it's... Da-na-na-na. No, you can't do that quickly. Master! Master! Okay, could you please hurry up, though? Like... Here we go. Hey, I got the backstab. Stun lock. All right. No, you weren't quite close enough. Get over here. Come on over. Nope. They're gonna get you. I'm gonna. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get you. Ow. Okay, I do want to heal up for my max defensive bonuses as well. Okay, we've both missed each other there. It was kind of hilarious. Boink. 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 And, oh, she got away. Well, we got her halfway down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no. Are you gonna heal her? Did you just heal Half-Life? Oh, I forgot you did that. You get more boinks then. You get excessive boinkage now. The boinks are real. Boink it real good. All right, that one's dead. That is helpful. Healing her, though, man. Hey, Workhorror, you welcome to the stream. How you doing? Get out of the way of that. And a little bit of boink. And then a little bit of, I don't know, a little boink. And then a little bit more, boink. And then I need to heal. All right, this is going well. Go ahead and apply our last fire. Wait for them to do their little weapon art. Oh, they didn't want to do it. Come on. No, the boink was out of range. The boink was out of range. Come on, get in here. And a little bit of, no. Okay. We can boink you. We can boink you. That was not what I meant to do. The damage was pretty, though. Oh, I think we got her. Is that it? Wow, that was so useful. Kyanite Slab and Philnor's Spear Ornament. What? Victory is mine! Alright, I had to do that. Good stuff. That makes me happy. GG's, thank you for the GG's. You don't damage a second painted guardian, I'm pretty sure they don't heal. Oh, really? Profane destroys him. Yeah, that was actually remarkable how fast I destroyed him. That was nice. Alright, so now we're done with the Profane Greatsword. But you did good work there, buddy. I was a big fan. Big fan of that. And next we get the Rotten Pine Resin on there. The sword I think we're going to be using is Jaboy the Broadsword. And therefore we don't need the Night Ring anymore, which means I can put on something else useful. Thank you for liking the new setup. It's nice to have a proper microphone again in the old vein. Actually, this is a little bit fancier than the one I previously had, but I figured, you know, if I was gonna put out the money to re-get my microphone since my last one broke, I may as well pay a little bit more to get an upgrade. So that is where I currently am at, and it feels good. I like it. Gale time. I hope I do okay at Gale. Traditionally, Gale is not my best fight, is how I'd put that one, but we'll see how it goes. I think I would. What do you use against the Soul of Cinder? What resin do we use against him? Because I know we're going to use poison against Gale. I'm deciding though what we should spend on our souls here. Do we want to get more golden pine or dark or lightning? We have quite a bit of dark. Is one of them better than the other by a substantial amount? I've got 358 dark. Probably I should get lightning, of which I only have 81. Let's go spend our 80,000 souls. That's actually not that many souls for having beaten a boss. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're 2 Gale. Exciting times. Poison Gale 1. I think Dark's what you use for phase 2 and 3. I'm gonna stick with Poison just because I want to see how it goes. If we get desperate enough, I will switch over though. But I do remember purchase. I do remember using Poison at least through part 2, if not part 3. I use Poison heavily in my Gale fight because I spend most of the fight running away, very, very afraid, like ridiculously afraid. So we'll see how this goes. Not super like confident. I don't think he Poison in phase 3. I think he does. Or maybe I would put the Poison on him in phase 2. I don't remember. I don't really want my taskbar too filled up. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how the fight goes first of all. Maybe I'll just rock it, and I don't even need to worry about over strategizing and whatnot. You can Poison Gale in phase 3. All right, so it could still be the right call for me then. We will see once we get into that. Whoopsie. Haha. Totally intentional. We'll see once we actually get there. And back up again. There we go. I know what I'm doing. I am a very clever boy. I don't get lost and confused easily. That would be you, not me. Oop. Harder to get enough hits in to get the poison to proc. That would make sense. So, in other words, probably better to use Dark at that point. I'm going to see if I can get through without it, though, because having that much stuff on my quick bar makes me a little bit nervous. I'm not sure I'd be able to use it. I don't know. It becomes hollow in phase 2 and 3. Creepy. Hello, Philinor. Read the message. Try rear. Dark Souls, man. Never change. All right, let's touch the Embrace Shell. Exciting. Gooey. My fingers look awesome. Look at that. I have little wrappings on them. Oh no! My porcelain egg! Bro, what the heck? I'm sorry. Ah. Except to wait for a second, but GG on the Half-Life fight. Yeah, Profane Greatsword made that like a pushover. Extreme stun lock. Maybe if I do SL1 again, I'll have to try fighting them without the Profane Sword to get like a legit feel for the fight. But that made it so easy, it's ridiculous. Like, it changed the entire fight. Very, very easy. I never remembered how long this cutscene is, man. Anyway, hello, Gale. Slave Knight Gale. I think previously I had used, like, there were, like, swords that were, like, already poisoned, and then you add the poison to them as well. It's like a purple-looking sword. I think it might have the letter G in it for the start. I can't remember what it's called, but I used that one to apply very fast poison to Gale. I can't remember what the name of that sword was, but the actual physical damage on it, I think, was actually was quite low. So I don't know if that was for the best. She's a nuisance. Yeah, to have such a harsh criticism from you, who's done the most ridiculous challenges, it sounds like it just must not be fun.
Ranger's the pervious perv.
How about the emotional damage though?
Badzilla, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the sub. How you doing, man? Welcome. The emotional damage? That's where the lasting pain is. The Broughton Groove Sword. Yes, that was it. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you here. All right, let's go ahead and put on a little poith. Actually, we don't need to quite yet, but... Yeah, that fight with Half-Life was way, way, way easier. That was quite nice.
really know.
Hello. Nerd. He's dead now.
Help me.
Eleanor's dead, bruh. Just like you. Doesn't he come galloping up from way back? I think he does. Hello? Hello? Gale? Any challenge run with low damage makes Half-Light a nightmare? Gale? Gale, I put poison on my sword for you. Sub hypo indeed. I gotta fix that sub bar. For some reason it doesn't count resubs. I don't know why, and I wanted to. Gotta fix that. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? How you doing? Where's Gale? Gale. Oh, I forgot you had to do this cutscene part. Okay, you know what? I don't have time for cutscene, Gale. I'm here to just fight you, bro. Now that my poison's practically worn off already. This is not where I want to be fighting you. That was pretty bad. And that's more poison being applied when I meant to be healing. Cool, cool, cool. We'll see about Gale getting frigged or not. I'm afraid it may be me who is more along the lines to be destroyed. I used to know the exact amount you needed to poison him, but now I don't. I have forgotten. Glad you're doing good, Badzilla. It is lovely to see you. That cutscene is sweet. Aw. Still here? Who is here? Who is here? That's nice that they let you start right here, too. Lovely little bonfire. That theme. Alrighty, Gale. Let's do this. I gotta remember his patterns a little bit. Phase 1 should be very easy. Oh, quoting the cutscene. Okay. I haven't watched it that much. I probably should have watched it, but also I kind of wanted to get into the fight. That was embarrassing. I used to know... Coochie Bitch Cannon. Yeah, I bet. I used to know how many hits it would take from the broadsword in order to get poison on him. Like, that's how many times I did this fight. This was fight. I don't know why this fight's always tougher for me than it should be, because I don't think it's really that crazy of a fight, all things considered. Like, I mean, it's hard, but it's surely not just, like, crazy, right? I mean, Frida should be harder than this. Am I correct in thinking that? Is my belief legit? Come on, Galesters. Let's two-hand it as well. That's right, I forgot you could stagger him that easily. Get my stamina back. I might actually put that chlorine ring back on for the stam. That was dumb. That's alright. He is not one to get poisoned, man. Oh, now he's poisoned. It took a while. He finally got poisoned. He's way more punishing. Frida, you can just bait out backstab. That is true. Bait out the backstabs definitely help. Give me a heart attack, but in a great way. I'm glad you like him so much. He's a cool fight. Takes 6 hits to stagger. I don't know about poison. Slightly more, it would seem. You could always try to parry him. Yeah, I bet. Just what I need. Maybe he'll fire some arrows at me I can parry. Have I played Firewatch? I have not. It is a game, though, that interests me conceptually. I watched a little bit of a Let's Play of it, I believe Shades was doing, and it didn't seem like it was very action-packed, I know that much, so maybe he has a better opinion on it than I do, but conceptually it's interesting. It's almost like a walking simulator meets visual novel, right? Bad dodge. Okay, we got the poison off on him. Never mind, no we didn't. We gotta be close to poisoning him, though. Surely. Also, don't call me Shorely. Bad dodge. Bad dodge, bad dodge. And it was so boring. Parrying the crossbow is the strat for phase 2. I bet it is. Beautiful story. You start stream today and it's delightful. It did look delightful when I watched it. Maybe just not a lot happens. You think maybe something cool would happen and nothing happened? Did you actually fully finish it, Shades? Or did you quit partway through because it was so jaboring? Jaboring. I'm sorry. I wonder if it's better to fight him one-handing the sword in order to get more strikes in. Could be. Okay. I like seeing that move. Come on, you know you're close to poison now. Gotta be. We almost got through it. He's poisoned, which is good. I can't see very well here. My cape's getting in my way. Uh-oh. That's fine. It's fine. And a little bit behind him there. And heal. Okay. He's got really high defense, too, doesn't he? Uh-oh. That could have gotten a lot worse. What's he gonna do? Really? That attack, huh? I didn't mean to kick him. That was a big mistake. I did not mean to kick him there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, he missed. Are we already to phase 2? String of indie games, that one was your least fave. Oh, you did finish it though, and still nothing happened? In the right mood? I could probably find myself the right mood for that sort of thing, yeah. You've done no hit on Gale? Jeez. Edith Finch? Edith Finch was cool, yeah. That's right.
Is this the blood?
That's the blood of Edith Finch right there. She's having a baby.
Of the dark
No spoilers or anything. Alrighty. Like a day in the life of Ranger. Yeah, except I don't have some cool lady to talk to. I'm just here. I'm like, hey, what are you doing over there? Where? I don't see you. You know, over there. You want to talk? No. Okay. And that's basically my life at this point. All right, let's do it, Gale. Phase 2 already. Don't they come back as well? They do. Okay. No, not the crossbow, you jerk! You jerk! Uh-oh. I'm alive! Uh-oh. Not the crossbow, you jerk! Stop it with the crossbow, I need to heal. Okay, we're good. How am I not dead? With the crossbow! Okay. Stop it. Stop with that nonsense. I didn't mean to kick! I kicked. That was not cool. That was not cool. Walking around the woods making quips. I mean, kinda, yeah. Especially the day my power went out. Like, I was just chilling. It was a Sunday. It was a little bit chilly out, a little windy. Had a fire going all day, reading book. I'm reading a book right now that's like really interesting. It's called The Generals. And it's sort of like a history of the American military generals and their exploits and sort of their like mini biographies on them from World War II until present day book, which is 2012. So it's not the newest book, but it's a book I've had on the back shelf that I've been waiting to actually crack open for some time now, and now that I've been able to, I'm really enjoying it. And I'm just finishing up the section on Vietnam right now, and it is really, really interesting. It's amazing how many people have died because of bad leadership, actually. It's really sad. Ow. Well, that wasn't very good. Kick only, run when. At the rate I'm going, it feels like this might be. To the fish. Okay, the animals and the birds, yes, but how do I talk to the fish? Do I go and run? Like, how do I talk to fish, man? I'm beginning to think that I need to focus more on dodging and less on not dodging. It's a problem. It is a problem. Poison does seem to be doing work for me. I don't need to reapply it. I have to remember not to reapply it until it's time for him to get re-upped on it, because last time I reapplied it, he was still being poisoned. I think I'll get more damage on him if I one-hand it. I think I remember one-handing it previously. So we're going to go with the one-hand strats and see if the damage is able to keep up. I don't know, the damage seems a lot less. On the bright side, he's poisoned. This is fine. It also takes one extra hit to stagger him, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Stick with the two-hand at this point. Probably would make sense to apply dark to my weapon at this point as well. So I might go ahead and start using that strat now. Hey, roll back, roll back. All right, phase 2, here we go. So is Firewatch something I should consider streaming at some point then? Is that the implication? That is so obnoxious. That is so obnoxious with the crossbow! He becomes resistant to darkness in phase 2? Oh. What then would I want to use? Haven't played DS3 in so long. Indeed. Well, instead of dark then, what would it be? Gold pine, I guess. Would make the most sense, right? I'll go ahead and throw it on there, just in case. The alternative would be fire, and... well, I don't know. Maybe fire would be okay. I could use the Pyromancer's flame at that point. Poison? Stick with poison? Alright, we can stick with poison. It's just when the poison's done and already inflicted, and I need to put something new on my sword. Ooh. Calm down, Gale. A little bit of whoopsie. I'm seriously considering reapplying the Quarantine ring. Because my, if you're not noticing, my stam recovery here is being a little bit problematic for me. It's gonna hurt. That's alright, I knew that one was gonna hurt, I goofed it up. Heal. Alright, we're fine. Okay. And a little bit of this. I'm not afraid of you. Oops. Okay. Unfortunate when I do miss, though. Come at me, bro. Coming very slowly and in a depressing way. I'm expecting to be a little faster and aggressive. Alright, next phase. Quarantine ring doesn't do too much in DS3. Gold pine resin does work. We could consider applying it then. Right now he's still got poison on him, so I'm not even going to apply anything at the moment. I hate that. Is it going all right? Going all right. Whoop, daisy. Stupid. You're stupid. Uh-oh. I am. No, I got greedy. I got greedy. We almost made it to phase 3 there. Poison is usually thought to be a woman's type of weapon, so it should fit your character. That is true. I mean, it does seem to be working too, so. It would fit. I am a female character. You can tell by the very, very feminine form that I carry. Alright, I'm not the sexiest lady. At least in terms of, like, curves. I'm not very curvy. I look kind of like a box with a couple of stumps coming out of it. But you know what? If that's what it takes to beat a boss, that's what it takes to beat a boss. Hello. Hello, Gale, my old friend. Whoop. Mm-hmm. 3. 4. Oops, I misread that one. Careful. Ow. I forgot there was stupid AoE to that attack. Probably wanted to roll under that one. Now I know for sure that's the case. I won't make that same mistake again. Probably. Maybe. That was poorly done. Chill out, Gale. I needed to heal, man. Alright, here's a kill chance. Whoop. Yeah, stay away from that. The sun hat gives me away. I'm sure it's a beautiful sun hat that you've got on, Bedzilla. You guys are keeping me lighthearted against a tough fight that I don't know why, but I always over-stress on. Stop using your stupid crossbow, you nerd. Crossbows for nerds. Yeah, I was not about... Ow. That's fine. Stop with that! Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay, you caught me off guard there. I'll grant you. We're fine. We're fine, mostly. Okay. We're almost to phase 3 here, I think. We're almost to phase 3, baby. Confused as usual. What am I confused by? Heal. Okay. Alright, here we go. Phase 3. Get a little range here. Alright, let's do it. I'm trying to remember when I actually want to attack him. I don't think this was the time. I think I may have chosen a terrible time. That was a terrible time to attack him. Not a good time to attack. Huh. Still though, we got to phase 3. That wasn't bad. When do you want to attack him there? I gotta try to remember when the safe attacks are. I'm sure I'll get it. Probably. Sooner rather than later at some point, maybe. That's the spirit. Alright. Gale, buddy. You're going down. At some point, probably. Again, the confidence. Maybe not my strong suit right now. I will acknowledge that. You have bad aim, Gale. And you should feel bad because of it. Okay. What's next on the agenda, buddy? Stabby stabby attack? That's one's very easy for me to deal with, thank y'all. Alright, poison has been successfully applied. Which is very good. You got greedy there. I nearly paid for it. is good. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Ow. Get him in the butt. Fine. I was about to say, it should be phase 2, Gale. I don't know if you realize this. It should be phase 2, my friend. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. That was bad. That was bad. Good. Good chance to heal. I hate those so much, and he knows it. He knows that I hate those things. I gotta dip that poison on him. No, not the kick! I did the kick! I did the kick, but I wanted to get a few hits to get poison on him. Oh, no. Oh, I goofed that one up thoroughly. Unfortunate. What are you gonna do? Really? I'm gonna go ahead and put on our lightning pine resin here. See if that helps out. Kick OP. The kick is killing me, man. The kick is killing. And I don't mean it's killing it. I mean it's killing me. Like, specifically me. I am the one being killed. Let's do it, Galesters. Here I am, once again, fighting Gale, Mr. Man. Hit him in the face. Totally whiff it. There we go. This is fine. A little bit of a rough start, admittedly. We'll get him. Okay. And let's see here. What's your next plan, buddy? Get hit? Ha, loser. Get hit again? Oh, do that move. That's fine. I just gotta roll away from that. Oopsie daisy. Alright, we've got poison on him now. Didn't know he had one more swing there. Unfortunate. Granted. We've got lightning on now, though. Should be helpful. Come on, Mr. Man. Oh, yeah, this is fine. That was bad. Making a few mistakes, I won't deny that. Overall, that was okay. Put on the high heels, some stilettos to the face. Probably would work better than what I'm currently doing, which is nothing when I kick. Nothing. Literally nothing. Starting out with that attack, are you, buddy? How? I thought I should have staggered him when he pulled that thing out. Man, the crossbow is so obnoxious, I tell you what. Every time with that dang crossbow. You hit to see it. Alright, we should be able to handle this gentleman. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it inside my own brain. Like I've got myself psyched out or something, because he should not be that difficult for me, really. And also, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take this off. If I want an Ember, I will manually do it. It's not that hard to manually do it. There we go. A couple of hits nicely there. Alright. So anyway, yeah, the book on the generals. It seems to me that apparently there's been a very big difference in how generals are handled between World War II and even some of Korea compared to the more recent styling of management of them now and Vietnam time and such times when it used to be very common to quickly cycle them in and out of positions. Like if a general just wasn't working, he just was not doing very well in a particular given situation, they would very quickly replace it with another one, which I thought was interesting. Basically, if you were a general and you wanted to keep your post, you had to actually be effective and a good fighter. You had to do good at your job. Nowadays, it's virtually impossible to have a general fired, and if it does happen, it's for a political reason, and it's just one of your top generals. It's not like a lower level general or even a battalion commander or something like that are going to be consistently cycled through because they're doing poorly in combat, which is way more the way it used to be. Nowadays, generals aren't really fired. Which I thought was interesting. You know, it's a little bit different. And there's a lot of, I'm sure there's some positives to it, question mark, but there's a lot of negatives to it as well, which I've been reading about. But anyway, it's been a really fascinating book. I highly recommend it. It does have a bias to it. There's quite a strong bias against the way currently things are done and a lot more for the way it used to be. So go into it with the knowledge that it's sort of a, you know, the good old days sort of book. It's not a, like, I mean, it's not just completely unreasonable to read in terms of it's unfair or something, but it's more biased than books I normally read that are nonfiction. Really good though. It has a lot of really good information on it, so even if there is a bias to it, I still think it's a useful read. It's by Thomas E. Ricks, if you're interested in checking it out. It's called The Generals. And it's really good. That was a little scary. Did we get the poison? We got the poison on him. We got the poison. That's going to be very helpful. He's become invisible. Get away from me, please. I need to heal, sir. I need to heal, sir. If you could please give me a moment, I would like to thank you. Ow. I would very much like to live right now, please. You know what? Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not part of this anymore. You can have your fight over there by yourself. Oh, poop. Oh, poop. We're fine. Not a doubt in my mind. This is the part I don't know how to fight very well, in case you have not noticed. I have a feeling you probably noticed that I don't really know how to fight this part very well. There's a couple hits on him. This is another couple hits. Now we run. Now we run again. Living is overrated. Gale's theme is remarkably good. I will agree with you there. He's still poisoned though, which is probably my biggest advantage right now, which I love. I mean, I literally thought that I was dead right there. I figured that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. That arrow thing! I forgot about that move, man. Okay. I'm on an invisible wall. Oh, so good. Oh man. Anyway, yeah. So here's the book I've been reading. I was actually reading it just before I started the stream. Really cool. There you see. Well, it's probably reversed in the camera, but Thomas E. Ricks, The Generals. Recommend you go check it out. Actually, no, I think I'd have the camera mirrored, so it's probably showing correctly. I don't know how to attack him in that last phase. That's a tough one, dude. Figuring out the timing on that, that's a tough one for me. I probably should have tried to get an ember lit up, maybe. I saw a couple places where I could get a little bit more used to attacking, but his moves there I'm not nearly as comfortable with as I am with like in phase 2 even. In fact, I would even say I prefer phase 2 to phase 1 for the most part. It seems a little bit less annoying. Man, we even had the poison on him and it still wasn't enough to win. Poison has been applied. Apply the lightning now. Okay. So overall, I feel like it was a good attempt in general. Come at me, Gale. Hee-up! Oh, that was almost too early. Okay, let's get away from him there. Alright, this should be phase 2. Very good. Phase 2. Let's do it. This poison is still on. So, I'm going to keep the lightning on, obviously. Unbelievable. Really? That nailed me, huh? Bad jump. Bad dodge. Those are bad dodges. I got a little bit too in there. I got a little greedy. Little bit greedy. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna pay attention. I haven't been. I'm curious of how much a single hit is doing with the lightning as opposed to a regular hit. If it's really that much more. We shall find out. It'll be interesting. Alright. Gale, I still feel a lot more competent in fighting him than I used to in the past. I feel like he's not that crazy compared to previous attempts at him where it took me like hours and hours to beat him, which is kind of embarrassing now that I look back on it. But you know, I mean, everybody has to grow at their own speed. Stamina! Why weren't you there when I needed you? Alright, well, you can heal at least. Good hits. The intimidation factor was there. Come on. $173 for a regular hit. Be a lot harder to actually tell once I get the poison on him because it's gonna be stacking, so it's gonna be very difficult for me to tell how much. My poison ran out before we poisoned him. Uh-oh. Come on, poison! I need you to apply. It's applied now. All right, let's see if we can tell. We know it's 173 with a regular hit. Let's see how much a hit with gold pine resin does. 829 to 1016. 929. It's not that. Wait, is it even more? I can't do the math in my head while I'm also focusing on fighting Gale. It's my own misgiving. Is it actually more? I kind of feel like it isn't. Oops. That was bad. And the poison does so little per tick. Oh my gosh. I guess the poison's worth it. How much damage total does the poison do, I wonder? I'm gonna try just with lightning pine resin. I really want to see if it actually does more damage or not. So let's find out. A little bit of an experiment. And then we'll get to poisoning him. First though, let's just do some damage and see what that does. We shall try to learn. Whatever good that does. Hello, my friend. Does 16 extra damage. So that means after 10 hits, it will do the equivalent of 1 extra hit. I don't think it's even worth taking the chance and risk of trying to apply it. It's so much. It's not that much of a difference, man. Poison adds up a crap ton. All right, we'll keep with the poison then. I think we're gonna go ahead and ignore the lightning though. It does such an insignificant amount that I think it's more dangerous than anything else to try and apply it. Yeah, we'll go and stick with the poison as our strat. Come on. Come on, Gale. Get poison, you magnificent monster. Hit him. There's the poison. That was a hit on me I did not like. Probably should just use that opportunity to heal, if I'm being totally honest. We're good. There's the next phase. Alright. Let's do it, Galesters. A little early on that dodge, unfortunately. Need to do a heal here. Oh, he got me. Man, I did not have a good run up on that one. Poison's still going on him. It's still going. Poisoning him earlier seems better because then you get a better chance of adding the second poison during phase 2 to increase the chances of the amount of damage you can get off poison before phase 3 starts, where it feels like it's not really going to be possible to get poison on him again. It's going to be about just doing whatever damage it takes in order to drop him. I wonder how the Dragon Slayer armor would do in this fight. I mean, the Dragon Slayer axe. The damage would be a lot higher. Can't you actually apply poison to the Dragon Slayer axe? Perhaps that would be a wise decision. Poison. That pud. Oh, should have been paying attention. What the heck is a pud? I will try. He's not an easy one. Okay, this is fine. You cannot reach me, sir. You just look silly now, and don't you feel sillier for it? Yep. Alright. Good hits. Hey, what's going on, Chicken Bomb? Indeed, we've got the fancy mic. Finally, my new one came after my last one broke, so I had been using just the headset on the microphone I had, or the microphone on the headset I had, but now we've got the new mic. How you doing, man? Appreciate you noticing, because I think it's really pretty, too. I gotta figure out the setup still. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it how it is, but for now, it's definitely working. Whoop. How are you doing tonight? There's phase 2. Is that an AT2020? Is it? I don't remember the exact model number. No, I think it's a 2035? You're on the right line. It's the next one up from the 2020. It's got the 10 decibel buffer on it, the overhead on it. I think 2035. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's an XLR one though. I've been jonesing for an XLR microphone for a long time, and so I'm happy to finally have one. 2020 came from the outside. Yeah, exactly. It's just a little bit of the internals are different, so yeah, you basically had it. Good eyeball. Is that the one you use or something? Or do you work in the business with microphones and whatnot? Look, just a major audiophile. Right on, man. Well, then, if you're curious about the mixer I'm using the Yamaha AG03, I believe is the model. So if you're at all interested in the mixer aspect of it, which I wouldn't be surprised at, if you're an audiophile, you might find that interesting. I forgot that he goes invisible during this phase if you're far enough away. Well, we're dead. I'm owning a Shure SM7B with the Go XLR. I've heard Shure makes good stuff. Yeah, for sure. But I would say that I am a big fan of the XLR, being able to have it separate from your USB setup and all the potential headache to go with that. It's beautiful. Yeah, that's an expensive one for sure. That is not a cheapie, because the only thing with the XLR is it's demonstrably just a better system to use, but you also then have to get a mixer or a USB converter in order to interface with a computer. So it's a little bit more of an investment, but the quality of the sound you can get out of it is quite nice. And this is just, I got it set up today, basically, so I haven't even messed around a lot with the EQ settings on the mixer to see what I can get my sound to sound like. I'll probably mess around with it more later. But even just the default sort of setup, how I have it, it sounds really nice. I really like it. I would definitely, I haven't used it much, but thus far, I would recommend this microphone for people who are thinking about an XLR microphone to get and they didn't want to break the bank. This is definitely not a super expensive mic, which is, I think, part of what makes it so appealing. Is that a lot of microphones, if you're looking in the XLR, you know, to get ones that sound good, it's hard to find them within under a couple $100. So, and part of the reason I did it was because I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? Blue Yeti makes the microphone that I was using previously. It was just your basic Blue Yeti USB mic, right? And they've raised the price on them so much since I originally bought it. It actually wasn't that much more expensive. I don't even know if it was any more expensive to get this microphone as opposed to just like a regular Blue Yeti, which I think is ridiculous. We're talking about quality. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna upgrade. A mixer with a 1/4 to 3.5mm convenient. Ooh, that's nice. No, I know. I do have a USB adapter to it, so this does run off USB through the mixer. But I do like the idea of the 3.5mm converter. But still, isn't the 3.5mm, isn't that kind of a small jack to rely on all your audio going through? That's that's the same as like a jack for headphones or your regular speakers. Like, that's a lot of audio information to be going through there. I feel like the USB at least has a pretty good, I can feel confident in its data transfer speeds and quality I'm going to get from it. But I don't know, I could be underestimating the 3.5mm too. Gotta focus a little bit here. Okay. I'm considering trying the DSA against him. Maybe once I get him down to where he's poisoned, maybe switch over to the DSA. I don't know. Really pedestrian. Pick up all my audio through a speaker through my Yeti. Yeti's a good speaker though. Like, there's nothing wrong with the Yeti. Basically, the only reason I have this is my Yeti died. It was really sad. And one day during a stream, like, it went to mono and a kind of a weird sound, and then the next day I tried to fix it, and there was just a high-pitched squeal going through one of the outs. Pretty much just died on me, and everything I looked up online was basically just, unfortunately, stop kicking. Unfortunately, your Yeti is no more, so I ended up having to be like, I could either spend almost the same amount, slightly less, to replace it the exact system I had, or spend a little bit more to get a substantially better microphone. And so that's what I ended up going with there, because I was like, I don't want to spend almost as much just to get back to where I was, you know? Oh god, the noise, like, not setting up a noise gate, that kills me too. I agree with you 100%. Or like, so that if you're breathing heavily or if you're breathing a lot, it's not picking up all your like sounds. I hate that. Like, even when I was using my that's me. Even when I was using my the headset microphone, I had a noise gate set up and I was using a software-based mixer system that allowed me to do some condensing and cause the audio to be a little bit nicer. So even previously I was still using like non-built-in EQ. Like, I was still doing my own sort of EQ stuff on it because I wanted to make it sound nice. Wow, that should not have been standing there. That was incredibly dumb. Get away from me so I can... No! That sucks. Heavy breathing, super annoying for sure. Have you even heard of a noise gate? Badzilla. If you use... Do you use OBS or slobs? Because if you use either, just on your scene, your sources, go to the one that's your microphone, right-click it, and choose filters. And then drop down the list of filter choices and just choose the one that says noise gate. And even just the default setting for it's really useful. And that'll make it so that, like, watch, I'll stop talking. And now I'm doing, like, the equivalent of typing. Like, there's no sound coming through. So if you just go to the filters in your sources, you can apply a noise gate very easily. Yeah, it's when I found out about that, it made my life so much happier, so much nicer. I think it was Shades, actually, who turned me on to how you do it in OBS. I use SL OBS now, I use slobs. Just because I feel like regular OBS basically has stopped doing its JOB. Like, they don't feel like... It did not feel well updated, maintained anymore. I feel like they sort of just handed the reins over to slobs and said, screw it. Maybe that's just my incorrect interpretation, but since I've been using slobs, I've been pretty happy with it. It's still got some stuff in it I don't like the feel of, but in general, I've been enjoying it. Go. But yeah, I'm interested to see what else I can do with my my mixer and audio setup. I might even run this through the software compression system in order to adjust my sound even more. Like, I don't know, I like tweaking around with sound to make things sound good. Yeah, slobs definitely makes it easier than OBS nowadays. Jade's turned you on. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy laughing. Voice meter is what I used, yes. I didn't use Banana. I used voice meter and VD cables to run, like, the external cables to it, the external software cables. So yeah, I used voice meter. It's good. Yeah, I would say that is definitely worth putting that on there, though, Badzilla. It's super easy to apply, and the difference you'll notice is substantial with the noise gate. The only thing is, if you mess around with the settings on it, you've got to be careful not to set your noise gate so that it accidentally cuts off too easily. Like, if it cuts off too easily and you have, like, a sentence that maybe is trailing off, if the cutoff on it's too soon, then it may cut off your voice. So I would recommend testing it on the default settings first, and if it doesn't work for you, then you can goof around with it. But basically, you can set a threshold of what it will not pick up. Like, it has to beat a certain threshold of decibels in order to actually pick up on the sound. Now, why did I just let that one hit me? I don't know. I was too busy thinking about attack time on a voice gate or something, sound gate. Probably not paying attention like I should be. Whoopsie daisy. And heal. Good. Alright, we gotta get poison back on him if we can before phase 3 here. It'd be really nice. How? That's bad. Oh, come on, man. So annoying. Yeah, the notification integration is also really nice on it for sure. The release timing is generous. Exactly, yeah. Reading chat can kill you. I mean, you're not wrong. But it's an interesting subject, so it's hard for me to pay attention as much as I should be on fighting stupid Gale.